everyone, welcome back to Be Table Crafty Crochets and Knits. The list of supplies for this project will be in the description. I'm starting with a chain stitch. Now this chain is going to be the length of the basket that you're trying to cover. Then after I do the chain stitch, I introduce the next color. I chain 3 and proceed with 3 double crochets. For this project, you'll need 3 colors, the main color and 2 additional colors. The main color you're going to need the most yarn for because you're going to be using it the most. In this instance, the pink is the main color, and then I use orange and purple as the secondary and tertiary colors. So for this first row, I'm going to be using 2 of those colors for double crochets of each color, each of the 2 colors. I'm going to pull the other color, the alternate color, across the back, as you see, the back side of the project, and I'm going to keep that going consistently for the duration of this project. So this is going to be a repetitious pattern. So it's going to be the main color and a secondary color. Then for the following row, it'll be the main color and a tertiary color. Here I'm changing into the tertiary color. Introduce it, and then I'm going to do 3 chain 3. I'm going to turn it around and continue with the double crochets. Always a split yarn, and 3 and 4. So at the end of the double crochet, I leave 2 stitches, and then I'm going to introduce the next color, the main color. But always bearing in mind, I'm pulling the color, the new color, through the back. You want to, whichever side you choose, just make sure you're consistent with it, because you don't want to see these straggly yarn pieces on both sides. So this is going to create the second pattern, the purple and the pink. So it's the orange and the pink, the purple and the pink. This is what you're going to repeat until you get to the length that you care to have. This is just a little example. So the box cover that I actually am going to demonstrate in the rest of this video is something that I had already. I was going to make a pillow cover, but then I decided that I wanted to do something else with it, as you'll see later. So then the last is the 4 double crochets of this pink. And at the last stitch, I'm going to change the color back to the original sequence of colors, as I mentioned earlier. All the extra mess is in the back. The messiness is in the back. So 3, chain 3, 4 double crochets, 3, 4, pull that back, change my color, I used whatever scrap yarn I had for this. For the sample and the original one that I made. This is just to give you an idea of how I worked on it. This is what this one would look like. So here I'm showing how I folded the yarn over a piece of cardboard that I had. I cut it to the size of the basket that I'm covering. And I wrapped it like you would wrap a present. And then I sewed it together. So imagine instead of you like taping your wrapping paper around your box, I'm just sewing it together. And I held it in place with I can't remember the name of any of these things. I'll put it in the description. I'm drawing a blank, but you can see. This is how I did all 4 sides. Nothing special because once again it's the back side. I mean, you don't want to get too sloppy, but so it doesn't look so you just want it to be once again consistent. Whichever way you sew it together, just be consistent. Lastly, I did a slip stitch all around the edge just to tighten it up a little bit. And that's basically it. The last step. This is what the back looks like. This is what it looks like on the basket. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.